Good day, YouTube, and welcome to another episode of the Albino Rhino Beer Review. Today, we are reviewing Molson Canadian Ice. Molson Canadian Ice is a 5.5% alcohol. I want to say iced beer, but it technically is and it isn't. It's brewed by the Molson Brewing Company here in Ontario. It had a teaser out that aired 3 days before Labatt Brewing announced its Labatt Ice, which was the first ice beer in the world. Some people argue this was because it was advertised first, but it wasn't a true ice beer in that it wasn't brewed to icing. It was slow brewed, then it's cold aged, and then it's ice filtered, where Labatt lowered their temperatures until ice formed in the brew and then filtered that out. So, slightly different brewing process, still part of the ice wars for beer. Their slogan here for Molson was "Welcome to the Ice Age." I usually like Molson products more than I like Labatt, and truthfully I don't like either of those products all that much. I like the label, which stays true to the Molson Canadian labels. I've been told it's real deep and real heavy. At 5.5% alcohol, it might feel heavy to some people. I'm not sure yet how malty it's going to be, what it's going to look like. All I know is if it tastes like a slightly stronger Molson Canadian, I'm not really going to like it, but it'll be better than it tasting completely different. So, let's give it a shot and see what's going down here. They are twist off, but you know, I'm lazy. It takes a lot less effort to open a bottle opener than to twist it off. Now, it really doesn't have much carbonation in the drink. There is some on the sides. It has a nice bit of head. It actually looks really nice in the glass. The head is fading, not quite as fast as the Labatt Ice did. It's more of a brassy color than a straw color like the Labatt Ice. In truth, just to show you the differences here, these were, remember, the first two ice beers in Canada, and this was the first in the world, so I would argue that this would be the second in the world since this came out right around the same time. Labels, different in that this is just the black label with Labatt on it. It says ice, 5.6%. This one looks more like the Canadian label, 5.5%. Alcohol content's pretty much the same. Companies, always competing with each other. Two biggest companies at the time in Canada. These beers came out in 1993. Slightly lower alcohol percentage. Price point about the same. This one's, I think, $1 more. So you're looking at $12.90 a 6-pack. $22 for a 12 and $32 for a 2-4. So I mean, same price point for the most part. I mean, an extra dollar isn't going to make or break you. Now to show you the beers themselves, I do have my cup of Labatt Ice over here, and they're pretty close to the same color. I mean, I don't think my camera can pick it up. It's a minuscule. This one's more a straw color, while this one's more a brassy color, but it's so close that there's not much to even talk about. I mean, it's just a slight bit lighter. More like this looks like a saxophone color, where this looks like a trumpet. You know, the slight difference in the hues of the yellow. I'm just going to put that off to the side again, and just on to the Molson Canadian Ice. Smells pretty close to the same. I mean, pretty much what you'd expect for a nice lager, any lager really. It's malty, it's hoppy, just smells like Molson Canadian. I mean, you're not getting anything extra on the nose. You're not getting any extra hint of anything. It's, even unlike the labatt, it's not more profound. It isn't stronger. It's pretty much the same. I would have thought for a slow aging that it would have been a little more aromatic. The internet adds for this claim that it's an aromatic lager. I'm really not getting that. So, smell-wise, I'm not liking it very much. Look-wise, it looked fine. I wish the head would have lasted longer, but I don't notice head lasting long in most lagers. Let's give it a try. It doesn't taste like Molson Canadian. On the plus side, I like how what's left of the head clings to the side of the glass I'm drinking. I like that. On the minus side, there's the taste. It's one of those beers where you wonder why people made it to begin with. Like, what goes through your head at times when you're sitting there trying to brew things? You know, I want to compete with my competitors, so I'm just going to make a beer that tastes like ass, has pretty much the same alcohol content, and name it close to the same thing. People might think it's that beer. Don't drink the head. It just expands this gross flavor. It's fairly dirty. I mean, I've been told it's heavy. I didn't understand what they mean by that because it's a lager, it's not a stout or anything like that, but it is. It just sits in your gut. I couldn't see myself drinking more than one of these. Unfortunately, I still have 11 of them. It's crisp, it's smooth, gives you some nice gas. After that, it's all downhill. It's a gross reenactment of Molson Canadian. I don't know what they added to it. I don't know if they aged it in a dirty pot. I don't know what they did, but it's gross. I mean, I don't like Canadian, but I can drink it, and I can enjoy it if I have to. This, the taste is just lingering there. It's kind of sour. It's dirty and sour. There's not much malt on it. There's not much hops. It does have a kind of bitter, dirty taste to it at the end. It leaves a tingling sensation in my mouth, which is weird because, I mean, it's only 5.5% alcohol, and that tingling shouldn't be there. It engages my gag reflex, and I don't know why. I mean, I've drank beers that taste a lot worse than this, but this is making me want to gag as I swallow it. I'm just going to give it a 1.5 out of 10. I mean, its price is okay. It's a good name if you want to think of just big breweries. I mean, it's a huge name then. But just don't know what went wrong. It's gross. 1.5 out of 10, guys. Thank you for watching the Albino Rhino beer review with Molson Canadian